Once again, it's on, people. It's me, Brian Redmond, and this is the Relationship Rehab, and I want to welcome you to another life investment experience. Today, I want to talk about the people that are in your life. When you're talking about the people that are in your life, why are they in your life? Why are you connected to them? What is the type of interactions that you have with them? How do you engage with the people that are in your life? So I just had like a few questions to ask that you should ask yourself to just make sure that you're on the path that you want to be on, and that the people that are with you and that are on that journey, your life journey with you, that they are actually supposed to be there, right? So when you're talking about the people that you have in your life, so you have family, right? Those are some people that you can't change, right? Your mom, your dad, those are people, hey, you get one of those, that's who you stuck with, and that's it. But there's also extended family that you have. And then you have friends and associates. And those are people that you can't actually choose as to how you connect with them, when you connect with them, and how you engage with them, and the type of relationship that you have with them, which is very, very, very important. Because a lot of times you don't realize it, and we don't realize it as people, is that the people that are connected to us, they have a determination as to where we're going and how we're getting there, and just the overall path that we travel. They definitely impact that. You can have it all made up in your mind that, hey, I do what I want to do when I want to do it. That's true and all, but there are people that are connected to you that definitely impact the way that you do those things and the way you go about getting to your goals. So one of the main questions that I always ask myself about the people that I'm connected to, and that I suggest you do as well, is ask somebody, the people that you have in your life, make a list and just go down and ask these few questions about each person that's on that list. Why are they here? Question number one. This person that is in your life, are they here because of a relationship that you've initiated with them? Are they in your life because they're somebody that have attached themselves to you? What is their main purpose as to why they are in your life? And then you ask that question too. Question number two is, what is your benefit? So this person that I have in my life, why are they here first and foremost? And then, what is my benefit? And that may sound kind of selfish, but it's not. Because at the end of the day, if you have somebody in your life and they're not benefiting from you, and there's no type of give and take, if that person is just taking and taking and taking from you, then you have no benefit in that relationship. You have no benefit with that engagement that you have with somebody. Then why are they in your life? So it's like everybody has moments and times in their life where, hey, you might have to give a little bit more than what you're used to getting, or you may that person may take a little more than what they're normally used to taking. That happens. That changes. I don't believe in the 50-50 rule. What you do for me, I do for you. Friendship and true relationship, you can't add that up. You can't tally that up. You can't keep a balanced scale in that. It's basically when I need, you give, and when you need, I give. That's just how that goes. But when you have somebody in your life and you don't have any type of benefit from them, then you have to go back and say, well, why is that person really in my life? Now, I'm not talking about like your kids or something like that, because that's something where that's a part of you. That's your legacy. That's what you are actually, your gift to the world is what your children do and what your children become. So, totally different. But there are certain people that are connected to your life that give you no benefit, yet and still they absorb a lot of your time, a lot of your energy, and a lot of your resources, which is extremely important. Okay, so it's okay to be a little selfish in that aspect, because at the end of the day, nobody in this world is going to look out for you better than you. Now, you can fall in love with your life partner, and that person can definitely look out for you and take care of you like no other can. But at the end of the day, nobody in this world knows you better than yourself, and nobody in this world can teach somebody else how to take care of you better than you can. So you have to always keep yourself in that aspect. Look at yourself in that aspect and say, hey, I need to make sure that what the things that I'm doing, it's the best thing for me, because the best thing for me makes me a better person, and that better person can now be shared with other people that are close to you. So some people may think that sounds selfish, but it is not. Okay. Next question is there reciprocity? And that kind of like ties into this one too. Reciprocity, for those of you who don't know, reciprocity means that, hey, there is a give and take. There's like a yin and yang. Okay, the things that I do for you, you do for me. The things that we do for each other, we do them together. Whatever it is, there has to be some give and some take. Okay, there has to be some cycle to where everybody is getting something out of the relationship that you're in. Okay, so it's that, and that's not a bad thing. You have a lot of people in this world, and you'll meet a lot of people where all they do is give. They give, they give, they give, they give. And it's okay to give when you are receiving in some shape, form, or fashion. Okay, because you don't want to be that person that gives everything and gives all of you, and you haven't even taken the time to teach people how to pour back into you or to give to you, or you're not connected to people that give to you or that will do for you, which leaves you depleted, which leaves you empty. So you don't want to be one of those people to where, oh, I spent all my life giving everything that I am to this, and I gave everything to that, to this person and to that person, and now everybody just left me and they don't do nothing for me, because you have not set that expectation to where, hey, I don't mind giving, but also I need people to give back to me too. So make sure that you connect with people that actually can give back to you in some shape, form, or fashion, in which to where you're not depleting yourself and leaving yourself empty. Okay? So that's the whole reciprocity thing. And then another thing too, when you look at that relationship that you have with somebody, this is a really important question. Are they an asset or are they a liability? And what I mean by that is saying, is that person that I'm connected to, is that person somebody that is something that is of value to me, and the investment that I make into them, they will one day, you know, give back to me. I can get something from that, whether it's gratitude, whether it's appreciation, regardless of what it is. Am I gonna get something back from this thing or this person that I'm pouring so much into, or that I'm investing my time, my emotions, my resources into? Or are they a liability to where no matter how much I pour into them, at the end of the day, I'm not gonna get back nowhere near to what I've put into that person. It's like a car. So it's like when you buy a brand new car off the lot, right? Regardless of what that car is, whether if it's a $3,000 car or whether if it's a $110,000 car. As soon as you drive that car off the lot, what happens? It depreciates, right? And that rate depends on what type of car it is. Some people say it depreciates by $15,000. Some people say it depreciates by $10,000. Whatever the case may be, it depreciates. And if you pay for that car cash money, if you drove it off the lot and drove it around the block and took it back and said, hey, I want to return this car, you are not going to get the value that you paid for. You're not going to get the dollar value that you paid for because it has depreciated, right? So if that's something, no matter what you do to it, no matter how well you take care of it, no matter what you put into it, if it does not, if it's a liability, it is not going to give you any of that value that you put into it. It's not going to appreciate in value. It's going to stay the same. It's going to decrease over time. Whereas if you're talking about like a property, like a house or something like that, even though the market may fluctuate, you buy a piece of property somewhere and that property over time develops and that area develops, that property will appreciate, and that asset that you have in that property, it will increase in value. You, as long as you take care of it and you put the maintenance and things like that into it and you keep it up, it will appreciate. So that's what I mean by assets and liabilities. A car is and always has been and always will be a liability, whereas a house most of the time and even over time will at some point become an asset and will at some point increase in value as long as you take care of it. So that's something that you definitely need to make sure that you can answer about that person. And my last point, I'm going to leave you with this. The people that you have in your life are a true reflection of who you think you are and what you think you are really worth. I'm going to say that one more time. The people that you have in your life are a reflection of who you think you really are and what you think you are really worth. So I hope that this helps. I hope that this can help somebody become a better version of themselves. At the end of the day, that's what this is all about. As always, please like this, share this, and subscribe to my page, my YouTube page, my website, and all that good stuff. And man, let's become better versions of ourselves. This is the Relationship Rehab. This is your life investment experience, and I'm Brian Redmond. Thank you, and I'll holla. Peace.